How did you deal with a jealous sibling? I grew up with a sister who was 2 years older than me. Maya had always been the star of the family. Straight A's, beautiful singing voice, and the kind of social grace that made adults swoon. I was the awkward younger sister, forever living in her shadow. When I was 14, I discovered I had a knack for painting. My art teacher entered one of my pieces in a regional competition, and to everyone's surprise, I won. The local newspaper even ran a small feature about me. That's when something in Maya changed. "It's just beginner's luck," she said at dinner that night, stabbing her fork into her pasta. "Don't let it get to your head." Mom shot her a look. "Maya, be happy for your sister." "I am," she insisted, but her smile didn't reach her eyes. The next day, I found my paintbrushes soaking in a cup of bleach. When I confronted her, she claimed she was helping clean them because they looked dirty. I believed her. I wanted to believe her. But then my sketchbook disappeared, and my new acrylics somehow ended up with their caps off, dried beyond salvation. Each time, there was an excuse that sounded almost plausible if you didn't think too hard. "You need to talk to Maya," Dad said one night after finding me crying in my room over a canvas that had mysteriously been splashed with water. "This isn't healthy competition anymore." But how do you confront someone who refuses to admit what they're doing? The breaking point came during my sophomore art show. I'd worked for months on a portrait series that my teacher said showed real promise. The night before the show, I went to bed early, exhausted but excited. When I woke up, Maya was already gone, supposedly for early choir practice. I went to check on my paintings in the garage where I'd left them to dry. 3 of the 5 had been slashed with scissors. I sank to the floor, staring at the ruined canvases, feeling something inside me break. 2 years of this. 2 years of pretending I didn't know what was happening. I called my best friend Zoe, barely able to speak through the tears. "I'm coming over," she said immediately. "And Lisa, too. We've got supplies." They arrived within the hour, armed with canvases and determination. We worked frantically, recreating simplified versions of the destroyed pieces. "Why does she hate me so much?" I asked as we painted. Zoe didn't look up. "Because you found something that's yours, something she can't have." That evening, as we hung the hastily finished pieces alongside the 2 originals that survived, Maya showed up with our parents. She looked shocked to see my work displayed. "How did you?" she started, then caught herself. I met her eyes. "We need to talk." After the show, I asked our parents for some time alone with Maya. In the empty classroom, facing each other across art tables, I finally said what I'd been holding back. "I know it was you, every time, and I need to know why." She denied it at first, then grew angry, then finally, unexpectedly, began to cry. "You don't know what it's like," she whispered. "Being good at something was my thing. Then you just found your thing so easily." "I've spent hundreds of hours practicing," I said quietly. "You just never saw it." That conversation didn't fix everything, but it was a start. We began seeing a family therapist who helped Maya understand her insecurity, and me understand I didn't have to diminish myself to make her comfortable. Years later, Maya was the one who helped me set up my first gallery showing. She hung lights while I arranged paintings, both of us quietly acknowledging how far we'd come. "I'm sorry for who I was then," she said as we stood back to survey our work. "I'm proud of who you are now," I replied, and I meant it.